This year's Southampton Boat Show sees several new boats having their world, European or UK debuts. This is Team Origin's new training yacht, which is on display for the first time, but she's definitely not for sale. While we were filming, the team had an illustrious visitor in the form of Princess Anne, who was there to wish the team well in their efforts to win the America's Cup. One theme that's apparent this year is the growing number of power catamarans coming to the market, with no less than 3 new boats of this type being launched at the show. Largest amongst them is Fountaine Pajot's newest cruising cat, the Highland 35 Pilot, which is making its UK debut alongside the company's best-selling sailing cat, the Mahe 36. This boat is a development of the Highland 35 trawler catamaran and has been given an interior helm position to make it more suitable for northern European waters. The layout has a traditional wheel and seat position in the centre of the boat's panoramic windscreen. The new layout provides a traditional feel without compromising with design spaciousness or impairing access to the hull accommodations. The price of a new Highland 35 Pilot starts at £180,000 including VAT, and you can find it and its smaller sister on berths 140 to 41 in the marina. As their name implies, PowerCat are focused on the power catamaran market, and they have the PowerCat 525 at the show, which won the Innovative Boat of the Year award at last year's British Marine Awards. This year they're unveiling plans for a completely new model. The 675 will be a 2-berth PowerCat, which will be available by May next year. PowerCat is also marking its 10th anniversary by unveiling a special edition craft built specifically for the show. You can find PowerCat on stand J260 and berth 43. Another new power catamaran at the show is the Aquacat 310 Pilot. This boat is billed as a luxurious yet compact catamaran motor yacht. It's designed to be easy to handle and is well appointed on deck and below. It's meant to be at home nudging up to beaches, exploring the European waterways or passage making. Having a catamaran hull shape means it needs less power than a monohull. This boat cruises with the two 37.5 horsepower 4-cylinder diesels, each consuming only 2 litres per hour at 8 knots, and it leaves little wake. And it's environmentally friendly, with 2 holding tank systems for black and grey water, and the heads can be used even if the boat is dried out. You can find the Aquacat on berth 138A. Staying with the catamaran format, this sailing catamaran is making her world debut at the show. It's the Broad Blue 415, which is the big sister to the Broad Blue 385 and is this year's new addition to the company's range of blue water cruising catamarans. Designed more for comfort than performance under sail, these catamarans offer upright sailing and plenty of space, both above and below decks. 2 other new sailing boats being launched at the show are the 31 and 34 models from the German builder Bavaria. These new yachts have all the features that are standard on Bavaria's popular cruiser series, such as teak seats and sole in the cockpit and a teak folding table with storage beneath. Down below they've got varnished mahogany woodwork, a big saloon which is illuminated by large deck skylights and fixed hull ports, and plenty of opening ports and hatches for good ventilation. On deck, all lines are led to the cockpit for easy sail handling. The new boats incorporate equipment upgrades like larger cabin windows, additional winches and electric swim platform access. We talked about some of the new powerboats at the show in our second boat show report, but ones we didn't get around to then include the Ferretti 630 Flybridge motor yacht, which is having its UK debut here. This boat was awarded the title Boat of the Year at the Genoa Boat Show soon after her launch, and if you're in the market for a large, luxurious motor yacht, this is well worth a look. As well as aggressive styling, great all-round visibility, the 630 has a maximum speed of 33.5 knots, delivered by 2-man engines of over 1,000 horsepower each. This boat is even fitted with an anti-roll gyro to reduce rolling and stop the drinks from spilling. In complete contrast to the Ferretti, the Nordic Tug 37 is a tug-style trawler yacht which is being seen for the first time in Europe at this show. Unlike most trawler-style yachts, this boat has a semi-displacement hull that is fast, fuel-efficient and gives a comfortable ride. It's powered by a single 380 horsepower Cummins diesel, and the US manufacturers say that it offers the fuel economy of a displacement hull, yet provides far greater speed. Down below, you have the choice of two configurations, a double cabin layout or the convertible layout, which features a main berth and allows you to configure the port midship area into either a laundry room, office or navigation station. The Nordhavn 43 is another trawler-style yacht which is being seen for the first time in the UK. This design features what the builder calls a modified full displacement hull form, which is claimed to achieve superior seakeeping qualities, longer range and greater speed than other full displacement vessels of similar size. The full stern section also provides more interior space than a conventional hull shape. The hull form is said to minimise pitching and maximise weight carrying capacity. The 43 has a maximum speed of 8.5 knots with a normal cruising speed of 8 knots. The owner's cabin is located amidships, while the guest accommodation is arranged to keep the living and sleeping area as far aft as possible by locating the head forward. Guests are treated to a double-sized berth, a desk area and generous locker space. The large pilot house has room for a full-size helm chair and a settee and pilot berth. The saloon features an L-shaped settee with dining table and a second settee. Both settees are large enough to provide overnight accommodations for extra guests. Fibre sport boats from Division Yachts are at the lower end of the powerboat size range. This newly launched series includes the Oka 575, Artaban 595 and the Artaban 735. These boats are built in Spain and they're popular with fishing communities who appreciate their ruggedness. They're said to be equally capable family day boats and cruisers with safe handling characteristics which are ideal as an entry-level powerboat. If something smaller and simpler is more your style, you'll appreciate the Molitor 17 canoe on Johnson Outdoors stand. These boats are still made by hand by New England manufacturer Old Town. The gorgeous looking Molitor 17 has a pronounced tumble home, making her easy to paddle. The sweeping sheer gives a dry boat, and the long decks, outside stems and oval mahogany gunnels create a frame that's so strong that no thwarts are needed. You can see the Molitor on stand B54. As well as new boats launched at the show, there's also some new equipment on offer. Raymarine are showing their new G-Series for the first time in the UK. The G-Series is their top-end system, which offers more than just navigation tools. It's described as a complete information, command and entertainment system and has a built-in hard drive, preloaded with Navionics Platinum charts, 3D topography and aerial photographic views. Raymarine's new AIS 250 is also on display. This provides automatic identification system reception over VHF, which allows you to identify and track vessels in your vicinity. It provides the vessel name, number, radio call sign, type of ship and cargo identity, as well as information such as course, speed, rate of turn and heading. There's plenty of clothing on offer at the show, but there are not many jackets that may save your life. But the ones being launched at the show by SeaSafe could do just that. The Voyager range of combination coat and life jacket are aimed at the leisure sailor and are developed from the company's well-known commercial range. This is said to be the world's only fully concealed life jacket within a coat, but specifically aimed at the marine leisure sector. You can see the full range on stand A86. Now, if you've ever struggled with a conventional frying pan on a boat stove, you'll want to check out the new Boaties Fry Pan, being launched on the Aladdin's Cave stand. The pan is rectangular with near vertical sides, and it's designed to fit a boat stove, with the handle being raised to clear the retaining rail. The inventor says that as most food cooked in a frying pan is not round, the new pan is easier to use, and even the eggs come out square to fit a piece of toast. As well as new boats and equipment, There are also some new books, including this one by Nick Ward about his experiences in the 1979 Fastnet race. That's one book definitely not to be missed. So there's plenty of new boats and equipment to see at the show, and it's open until Sunday 23rd of September. So why not head over to Mayflower Park in Southampton for a boater's day out.